Hello everyone and welcome to this video of solving problems using Java. Let's look at the problem we have for today. So let's read on. Okay, so you're given an input text XML or HTML that contains data between tags. Your code should be able to extract the data properly between the open and closed matching tags. So there are two things: open and closed matching tags. Okay, so look at the examples. There is an input. It says bold tag. This is a bold text and it has a closing bold tag. The output here is the data extracted between the tag. Okay, so and then the second example is input h1 unclosed header tag. That's the data. And you see this header tag is not properly terminated or closed, so this should have been /h1. So in this case we don't get an output. Okay, the second case is tags can be nested, meaning a tag can be nested within another properly handled tag, and in this nesting can go on to any number of levels. So examples to understand this concept is, so you have a head, title, data, and then the inner data, and you have data is closed, title is closed, and head is closed. So data open and closed matches here, title matches here, and head matches here. So basically properly open and closed set of tags, and then we have the inner data which need to extract. All right, so that's about this question. So we're going to solve this problem using a concept called as regular expressions. So regular expressions is one of the features, or one of the concepts where we can extract data from a string, from a stream of data, providing the required format that we want to extract data from. So you supply a string, and then you want to extract a particular element from the data, which matches your conditions. So you provide the conditions up front and tell your code to watch for the data, and if that data is available within the string, within the sentence, then you extract it. So this can be, it can be a single string, or it can be a word, or it can be a character, or it can be a symbol, or anything like that. So we need to create something called regular expression, and our program should be able to read the expression, compile it, and then apply that regular expression against the code that against the data that we're going to provide input to. All right, so let's jump into our to our editor, Eclipse, and then I'm going to show you how to solve this problem. All right. So I'm here on my Eclipse IDE. I have created a class called data extractor, and within that class I have a main method. So I need to create a logic for that one, and that will be to solve the problem that we have, right? So first thing, I'm going to create a method that's called extract data. That's going to take a string input. All right, so here I'm on my Eclipse IDE, and I'm going to create a solution for the problem that we have. All right, so I've created a method, created a class called data extractor, and within that class I have a main method. Okay, so which is going to call my method, custom method, which I'm going to write here. So let's begin. So I'm going to create a static void extract. All right, so this is going to be my method, which is going to take a string input, which is going to be provided by the within the main method. So okay, so this main method is going to call extract data on just copy the string here, All right, so this is the test string that I'm going to use for my testing. All right, so within this extract data method, I'm going to write the logic that will handle the data extraction from the tag, from this statement or from this string. All right, so first thing I want to do is, what I want to do is create a regular expression. So public static string regex. Okay, I'm going to call it as regex. That's going to be, all right. So this is the very important part of this solution. So, and we need to formulate or create a regular expression that will match to what we are looking for, right? So what we are looking for is a data between two properly opened and closed tags. So in this case, if we take this example, we have a B tag, which I think is for bold, and this is an open tag, and we have a closed B tag. Okay, so considering that, we're going to create a regular expression. So the first thing is I have an open bracket. That's going to be that. So within the bracket, I have this tag. This is the tag element, which is B here, and this can be a custom tag element. So you can create a custom tag and then use this extractor to create or to extract data from that. So this is going to be my data, the word that I'm going to identify within the tags, right? So that's going to be a word, and yeah, that's the expression, and I'm closed it. Second part is this is where my data comes into picture, right? So this part of the data needs to be extracted and processed against the regular expression. So how will I do that? So that's basically a data, a string that does not have any tags, right? Anything that does not have, we consider as a data, right? So here, so in my regular expression, I'm going to identify this part as anything that is not a open or a closed tag. All right, so next is the third part is the closing bracket, closing tag, which is, all right, so this is another important part. So how do we identify the same tag element? So this is the tag element, or this is the tag, bold, and this also needs to be the same tag, right? So we cannot, how does the code identify the matching tag within this statement or within the string? So we have something called as back reference. So back reference is used to identify the group that has been identified previously. So in this case, the first group that we identify should be the first one, right? So it's going to match it against the same word. Okay, so that's it, and I'm going to close this. So we have our regular expression created. Okay, so that will be used here. So next is, okay, so first thing what we need to do when we want to handle the regular expression logic is create a pattern class. Create an instance of pattern. Compile of regex. All right, so this pattern is going to is going to compile this regular expression into it, and then you got to create a matcher instance. Sorry, which is going to be pattern dot matcher of this input. Okay, all right, so this matcher is going to take the input string provided to this method, and that's going to create a matcher. So matcher will have the data identified by the patterns, right? So now that I have this matcher, all I need to do is just iterate over the matcher and pick the data that has been matched by this regular expression. So here, while of matcher dot find. Okay, so this matcher dot find method is going to iterate until we have all the data extracted from one or many tags. Okay, so imagine this is one, and I'm going to create one more string here, right? So this is another text. Okay, another text. So this is going to iterate over the multiple matches. And next is matcher dot group. Okay, so this is used to get the data from each of the groups. Okay, so when our regular expression matches, or when our data matches the regular expression, it's going to put it into these groups. So we have group 1, 2, 3. So let me try printing these groups here. This out. Group 1, and that's going to, okay, of 1. We'll see what it prints here. Group 1 to group 3. I name this group 2. This is 3. All right. Okay, so that's about it. So we have groups identified. We have a regular expression, and this is going to the pattern and matcher instances will take the regular expression and also valid, inputs the string and then creates a matcher, and thus we iterate over the matcher and print the groups from it. All right, so ready to run. Let me double check the regular expression again. All right, so I'm going to run this and show you what happens here. Oh, no output. Okay, so something is wrong with the regular expression. So let me check this. So it's the word, and okay, here is a mistake. So what we need to evaluate here is a word. It's not a single word, right? It can be a set of words. So this represents one or more occurrence of the items that doesn't match the open or closing bracket. So I think this should work. Yeah. All right. So if you look at this one, it has group 1 is B, open B tag, and within the group 2 we have the data, and the closing the third group has the B tag again, which is the closing group. And similarly for the second sentence. So all right, so this has solved the problem, right? The solution, this works absolutely fine, and we achieve what we are looking for. So I don't want to print all this. I'm just going to print the group back again. All right, so this has extracted the data. So I'm going to put it here, just resize it. Okay, so this is a bold text and this is another bold text. So but we need to try this with another use case. So the other use case that we saw in our question or challenge was what if there is a nested tag statements, right? So what if we have nested tags? Say this is B, and so I would call it as A. This is A, and this is going to be okay. So I have A outer tag, and then B. B is closed, A is closed. Okay, so this is kind of one level nesting. All right, so I'm going to run this and see that works fine, right? Okay, so this absolutely works. So this is another state, this another text, this is another text. This text is printed, which is within the A and B tags. Okay, so what if I try to eliminate the tag? Okay, so run this and see it should. Okay, so it works fine. So it needs to, so our code checks if the statement has an opening and closing tags. So only then it would work. All right, running it again. Yeah. All right, so this is absolutely working for both the scenarios with a single tag and with the unclosed tag. So this one, say I have an open and close. Oh, so this is unbalanced one. Let's run this. Yeah, so even if it is unbalanced, it doesn't print, which works fine. And also this does not have a closing tag, right? So our code is absolutely working in all the use cases. And so yes, hence we have solved this problem. Thanks for watching.